through 12, what will happen is you'll be doing this, and then one of you will have a brain fart and do a different technique. So for number 9, oh, I did number 1 defense. Number 10, I did number 2 defense, right? Do number 1 again. I did number 9 defense. Do 10, or do 2. I did number 10 defense, or even 5, or like 10 rolled over into a 5. 1 through 12 you just learned to get it down, to burn it into the brain. Then doing a type of free sparring, then he can strike any way, I can block any way. As long as I don't get hit, as long as it works. So then, but again, if I have a brain fart, he doesn't really hit me, I make sure that, and at some point I can jump in, right? So that's why you practice the float. So first 1 through 12, and then just free form. The only difference between this and someone really trying to beat the crap out of you with a stick is they don't stop power. At some point, if I can catch it, strike, boom. Now I've taken the weapon away. Then I can really beat the crap out of it. So go ahead and practice that. Slower than that, but rondori, free sparring, with 1 through 12, just take them out of order. Take them out of order. Much slower than you have been going. Just take them out of order. Yeah. Go ahead. Well, not just that, but just for the camera. Go ahead and switch. Switch over there. No. Still same partner. Fill in. Just so for video footage, you can see different people doing the same thing. Okay.
I'll just
Blocks. Actually, blocking is probably where you can get more complex than attacking. So you practice just feeling the attack, being able to sense it in a free-form manner, and then looking for gaps where you can jump in. A little slower, Dan. Gives you time to analyze. Remember, don't focus just, Shane, don't focus just on the attack or just on your counter, right? Don't focus just on what you're going to do. Make sure that you first nullify what they're doing, right? So don't go, oh, I'm going to hit him, right? And meanwhile, you haven't handled this one yet. So don't jump ahead. It's the way to be in the moment. That's why we're very careful, very controlled. Using weapons, right, these weapons will break my shadows very. So that's why safety is critical. That's why when you're throwing that attack, you always have to be come in. Then you gotta shorten your attack. The light will be extremely safe. The other reason for that, Phil, go ahead and let me get up to you real quick. The other reason for that is as I'm attacking, if I use control all the time and I sense his defense, then I can counter it, right? If I just close my eyes, don't do anything. If I just close my eyes and expect to hit him, right? Boom. And then, just throw that, just wild. Just close the eyes, boom, and it's up to him. That's dangerous for 2 reasons. 1, class, you might actually smack the person if they have a brain fart. 2, in combat, if you are taught no control and just are taught swing, if they're good at evasion and countering, right, then there's an opening in your defense. So if you're taught control, it keeps your training partner from getting cracked, and go ahead and do the block. In a real combat situation, you are always in control. You can, once you let go, it's not like an arrow or a bullet that's gone out of that's been released. It hasn't been released yet. Right, so you can counter. Oh, whoops! You're right. See now, then it makes for a far more difficult opponent. Right, someone who has the opponent who's got a lot of control. It's an opponent that's difficult to take out. Even if they're fast but predictable, even if they're fast but predictable, it's better. 3, 4, oops, my bad. 5, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right. Always careful. Do number 10 again. That's why slow. If there's a chance of smacking the other person, then once you got a clear shot, then you can go quicker. As long as you're controlled. 11. 12. Number 1. So breakdown is defang the snake. Right? Deal with it. Your opponent is a snake. Right? Dangerous viper. You deal with the attack, the bite. My goal is to defang the snake, kill the head, then deal with the rest of the body. So my weapon is here. Right? I want to keep my weapon on the outside. You can do this and still manage to block. Steve, can you hand me that check? But if I have a live weapon, I don't want my weapon to be here. I want my weapon to be there. All right? My hand is clear here. My hand is in danger here. So I don't get hit. I take care of this. I take care of this arm as much as possible. The elbow, striking either with the back of the blade or the stick, over to the wrist. Don't leave your fingers there. Right? Momentarily take them away. Then continually check the weapon just in case I happen to miss. Go onto the head, both sides. You can strike the collarbone, right? And then whatever's left, a wrist, a knee, an ankle, okay? Number 2, block. Wrist is there, elbow, head, keeping it clear, knee, ankle, etc. Number 3, block, strike. Try not to strike on a soft target, right? Like this, that's going to leave a bruise. Hard target like a knee, that's going to do damage, right? Now again, if it's Drunk Uncle Bob at the family picnic, you don't want to, break Drunk Uncle Bob's elbow. But if it's someone who just picked up either a knife or a stick and plans on killing you, you need to put them out of commission. So depending on the intent is what you're going to be doing. 4, it's actually stopped, then hooked over. Elbow at this angle, I can literally come around and smack the elbow, then come over, strike the wrist on the bone, not the soft part. Right? Strike on the bone. Maybe manage to miss both of those. I'm going to keep checking this and keep going on. 5. I just may end up being here. Strike. Etc. 6. This is actually what you're after. The defanging the snake. These little takeaways that are so much fun are only with sticks. It's almost impossible with a blade. It'd be very dangerous. 1 times 6. They look so cool. They would work with a stick, not so much with a blade. Your goal, you already got a weapon, so your goal is to put them out of commission. Okay. Reach it up a little bit more. Yeah. Call that. That's just like that. That's a wrap.